So what's it all about?
He told me to wipe off a button and clear our screen.
Okay.
And then he want to write me up.
Does she currently work here? Or?
She does not.
The whole almost year I've been working here, ain't nobody ever did that. So why everybody out in B have to do that?
You fired her today?
First it was first
You just want her to leave?
Then it was
Okay. Is she allowed to come back?
Her name was Trish.
So how did we get from?
He picked it. First it was an old lady that worked here. Her name was Jill. Then it was another girl who worked here. Her name was Trish.
Okay.
Then it was another dude who worked there. Her name was Pee Wee. Then it was my sister Aubrey, and then it was now me.
Nice. So how did we get from him asking you to do something, you getting upset, to now them claiming that you're making threats and we come
Didn't
here?
nobody threaten him.
You never threatened anybody or nothing?
No, didn't threaten him.
They said they terminated her today and she needs to leave the property and not come back.
I'll leave the property as soon as my dad get here.
Do you have a car here?
No.
Okay, well, we can step outside, though. You can go out this way or you can go out this way. Whichever your dad said was going to pick you up.
We can go wait somewhere.
Don't know.
What's your name?
None of your business?
It is, okay.
Because he didn't have to call the police.
Okay, he did. What's your name?
No, he didn't. No, you don't.
Stop.
Don't put your hands on me! Let me go!
You're making this a much bigger deal than
Let
it
me
needs
go!
to be.
Let me go!
Settle down.
Don't.
Let me go, and I will go outside away from my dad. No, let me go.
I need your ID.
And we're
Okay, you're hurting my
Hey, now you're going to jail. Now you're
Stop it.
Stop.
Stop! And it won't hurt.
Freak the fuck out. Let me go, bro.
Stop resisting. You're under arrest.
Bro, let me go! Oh my fucking god. Fucking ass bitch.
Got it.
I don't think that was necessary to you.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well,
Can you let me go? You're hurting my arms.
relax. They can get the handcuffs on you, then that's it. Then we're going to let go. Relax.
I need my phone.
We'll get your stuff.
I need to call my dad.
Okay, well,
Can you stop? You're hurting my damn arm.
please let go of your bag. Thank you. I'll get your phone.
Bro, this one is too tight.
Stop! We can't
No,
do
can you
anything
let
while
me
you're
go?
still fighting us.
Oh my god.
And we are not going to let you go. You are under arrest.
Can you guys untie it?
It's actually loose though.
No, this one is not.
Okay, stop pulling on it, and it's not going to be so
Can
tight.
I get my phone?
I'll get your phone.
No, I need to call my dad.
Okay, you want to call your dad,
No, I need
and if
to call
he's
my
already
dad.
on the way, we'll explain it when he
Can
gets
you let me
here.
go, please?
Okay.
I found it.
We'll get it.
I'm going to get your phone again.
Oh my god. Can you let me go?
One at the 1152.
Search real quick.
Anything in your pockets at all?
The van report turned into this. Is your ID in your bag, ma'am?
No, I don't have it on me.
Okay.
Have a seat. We're going to get some information from you.
I don't need to sit down.
How you doing?
You have to sit.
You lost that option 2 minutes ago.
Sit down. Take a minute.
I can't sit down. He
You
does
have
this
to.
with everybody. That's what y'all don't understand.
We will get it figured out. But right here, you need to sit down. You are under arrest. Don't make me drag you into the car. Thank you.
The father is on his way and will show up any minute to add more chaos to this situation.
Oh my god.
What is your last name?
I'm not telling you guys nothing until my dad get here.
How old are you? How old are you? So we can just take you down to the jail, and then if they find out you're a juvenile, then we take you all the way to juvenile.
Not a juvenile.
Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay, what's your last name? Okay, then we'll just take you down to the jail, they'll fingerprint you, and you will stay in jail until you give your name or your fingerprints come back in a few days. Why are you being so difficult with us?
Because you guys are being difficult with me. You guys don't even want to hear my side of the story.
First of all, this is your side of the story. My officer asked you, and then all they wanted you to do was leave and not come back. You did not want to get up and leave. This is a business. They have a right to have someone not on their property. There's other people in there eating and trying to order, and you're yelling. We just wanted you to step
Okay, but you
outside.
guys don't know the half of Popeye.
You're right, I know.
And if you guys did, you guys probably wouldn't be arresting me.
No, we're arresting you because you were pulling away and going.
No, I
"Hey,
wasn't
tell my
pulling
officer."
away.
You 100% were. And we have it on video, so it's fine.
Okay.
And you have to give your name because there's a report that you're not allowed back here.
Okay. You guys didn't have no reason to put your hands on me. I freaked out the way I did because you guys put your hands on me. That's
Do you
why.
think if you had got up and walked out like we asked you to, this would have been happening?
I didn't have to get up and walk out.
Yes, you do. They asked you to leave.
Okay, and I would have got up and walked out. You guys had to pressure me.
We literally said you have to leave and wait for you outside for your dad.
Okay.
What's your last name? First name?
Haley.
Dad was on his way.
Yep.
How long before you think he gets here?
I don't know. He was at work.
Okay.
That's Matthews, Capital 423, 1978.
She was. She just got terminated today. Now welcome back on the property.
Gary. I talked to the complainant. He doesn't want any, he just wants her banned from here. Nothing else.
Have you ever been arrested before?
Like when I was like 12,
Oh, what was that for?
running away.
But since you've been an adult, never arrested for anything?
Well, let that one slide. And
So criminal trespass and resisting?
Yeah.
The threat was, I'm going to call my dad and he's going to come here and take care of you. That's the only the threat was made. So he doesn't want anything pursued on that. He wants a ban. I didn't get into the criminal trespassing component of it because normally it's okay, you need to leave and...
I told her to
Trespass.
leave, but then she didn't, and then she got up to leave, but she wouldn't give her name or ID, so that's when we grabbed her and stopped her. So she was technically walking out. I'm assuming this is Dad here behind you. Hello.
Hello, guys. What's going on up here?
This cuff was hurting my wrist. Like I had staples on it before, and it's not healed all the way.
You had staples on what?
On this one.
Okay.
I got a phone call that her manager or something kept getting into her face.
She was
told the manager that she was going to call her f***ing dad. And that's when he said he was calling the cops because he took it as a threat. Okay, but he doesn't have no right. He doesn't need to be up in her face.
Okay, well, and that's what she's saying. This is actually both their stories. Is she was told that because they had no customers to clean,
Okay.
and she said no. He said, we talked about this. There's nobody here.
They've been having
You're
problems
cleaning.
with this guy for the last 3 weeks.
So they said, okay, you're terminated. And we want her to leave. She said, you have to leave. She said, no, I'm not leaving. So you have to leave. They don't want you here. And we need your information. You're not welcome back. She refused to give the information, and then she started fighting my officers.
Like I said, if you stay like that, it won't put more pressure on your wrists and shouldn't be so bad.
That's where we're at.
Can I talk to her?
I can't do it. You got it? He'll put the window down a little bit so you can talk.
He told me to clean some, and I took the no.
Calm down. Calm down.
Then they want to break me up and slam me up against the glass and all.
Who?
The police.
Okay. Haley. Stop. Stop. Did they ask you your name? Why didn't you just tell them your name?
I told him my name.
Who's the manager that keeps getting in your face?
Jesse.
His name is Jesse? So how did it happen? What happened? What did he do? Ask you to clean?
He want to get smart and talk about something. You can grab a rag and grab the soap and you can clean this off.
Well, why are you fighting with the officers?
I wasn't fighting with him.
Why's your neck all red?
Because they slammed me up against the glass.
Don't fight and don't argue with them, please. They had more charges against you lately. We'll take care of this. Don't worry about it.
All right, so because obviously you heard what we're calling for, and she's 18. We're telling you this as a courtesy. You understand that? I understand. She's being charged with obstructing ID and then resisting. Okay, so she's going to go to jail for that. You'll be able to go down there and post bond, or she can post bond if she's got cash on her person or something like that. That's up to her.
You want to take her belongings? You want to give your stuff to him as far as whatever else, so that way he's left stuff for you to take down there?
Okay. So is it still over here?
Yeah.
What'd you say his name was?
Jesse.
Okay.
You're not going inside right now, are you? Let's not do that.
I just want 1 second.
Let's not do that.
Okay, I'll wait till you guys leave, dude.
Okay.
You don't need to go too for some stupid.
Saying this man.
I understand.
You guys don't understand
We've
this guy.
dealt with.
with both my daughters now for the last month. He wants to act like he's tough. Well, act like he's tough.
Is that the way I have to go, or get a hold of his boss? You know what I mean? Get a hold of his boss. Let him know the issues.
Oh, he's a district manager, so he's pretty high up the ladder.
Well, there's people out of him.
All it's going to end up happening under the current
I know. I'll go to jail. I
And
understand.
we don't really want that either, because then you do no good for anybody at that point.
So
I understand.
there's different ways to approach it. Let's pick one of those different ways today, because this is enough for you guys to deal with for today, right? Agreed?
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. I appreciate that.
The weed.
She had money on her or
The
something
weed?
like that.
I'll take the weed.
You want to destroy the weed, or we want to do the weed?
Give it to me.
There's two baggies.
I mean, it's not against the law, right?
Well, yeah, it's got to be in an approved container. I mean, you're not at home. So, just destroy it later. What do you want to do?
I don't need to deal with it. I'll take it.
All right, we're gonna switch some handcuffs on me. Okay, you want to step on out?
And you said your one hand you had what, stitches in it from how long ago?
Like 2 months ago.
It's all healed up and stuff now though, right?
Sir,
No,
could you just do me a favor and just being that close to me? I understand. Hey, listen, okay? I don't know what your intent is, okay? I don't need you right on my back.
Okay. But he politely asked you to step back. So he doesn't need to calm down. He asked you politely, correct? He just did not want you that
I
close.
told you this is a courtesy that you're even being involved in this because she's 18. Who's
Right there?
Yeah.
All right, we're just gonna put them in the front, okay? Fair enough? You're done fighting?
Sorry, I apologize.
I get that emotions are high. I get that it's a lot to deal with, especially since you guys have had past issues with the same person.
It's only been a month, dude. You got my number right here? Well, it doesn't matter. Just go. It's going to be a few hours, and I'll come down and get you out, okay? All right. Thank you. Yep.
So we're at Popeyes again, and straight away, these officers walk right into some unresolved chaos. Except Haley wasn't there to get a number 2, work, or to even speak logically. Because she's naming Pee-wee, Trish, and Joe from up the block, but the cops are there for you, Haley. Just you. And too often, people believe the rules just bend because they don't like the situation. And when you add emotion to it, it just gets worse. Because the officer just calmly asked for ID, but she played the usual kid games, yelling and getting defiant. And sometimes I will honestly sit in the front of my police car after having situations literally identical to this one and think, how do we get here from a simple ID request? Because her arm movement wasn't innocent, it was deliberate. And Haley didn't just fail to cooperate, she chose to challenge authority on private property. Because honestly, what's wrong with just saying, okay, officer, I'll leave? And this is definitely a lesson because the officer said it. They allowed the father to speak to Haley as a courtesy because she's legally an adult. Now she's crying for daddy. And that's the part people don't see coming. You want to act grown in public, cause a scene, ignore lawful orders, and resist arrest. But when the cuffs go on, suddenly it's call my dad. And let's not forget her dad who was ready to defend his daughter's pride in a fried chicken spot. Because that's not parenting, that's just adding fuel to the fire. And this wasn't just about a trespassing call. We got a glimpse into that family dynamic. And if arguing with cops and resisting arrest is part of her legacy, then you've already failed her as a parent.
This suspect was charged with resisting obstructing a peace officer. She is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.